Yes, Namaste, welcome everyone. Just with that recording, we have Dr. Rupali Panse, and our topic is Ayurveda Detox, Cleanse, Balance, and Rejuvenate. And Rupali ji is amazing. She's a driving force at our whole Ayurveda program. At HUA, she's taught several courses, and this one in particular about detox is so interesting and engaging. We're just gonna hand it over to Rupali ji to get us started. We have a small crowd, so I think, and you know a lot of people, so we can have a little overview from Rupali ji, and I think we have a few students who will jump in and also get engaged in today's webinar. So with that, let me hand it to Rupali ji to get started. Welcome, Vijay ji. I know a student right there, Ravi Khanna from Ohio. Glad to have everyone on today. Rupali ji, let me hand it to you to get us started.
Thank you so much, Ankurji. Yeah, namaste again, everyone. So glad to be here again and having interaction with you. It's always lovely to interact with all of you. So I'm so happy again to introduce the new batch of my Ayurveda nutrition course, which is fasting and detox for healthy living. And this will be a little bit wonderful webinar today because what we are going to do tonight is we are actually offering you a whole session from this course. So it will be very interesting for you to understand, how the sessions is going to look like in the course, as well as I am here to answer as many questions as I can today. And if you have any questions about course, if you have any question about the topic, definitely this is the time you can raise your hand. You can put your question in chat box. And yeah, let's begin. So first, for those who are not, who are attending the webinar first time, let me introduce myself quickly. My name is Dr. Rupali Pansia. I'm from Orlando, Florida. I'm an Ayurveda practitioner and integrative nutritionist, and in the field of Ayurveda and Ayurveda nutrition for more than 23 years now. Initially, I used to practice in India, but from 6 years, I'm here in Orlando and I'm practicing. I'm also active in Ayurveda teaching at HUA and other Ayurveda colleges in Indian universities and American universities also. I am passionate about writing. I'm passionate about writing about Ayurveda nutrition. So I have authored a couple of books. Uh, a few of them are academic and research books. A few of them are for common people to understand more about Ayurveda and nutrition in simplest way possible. So yeah, I guess we are good to go and start with tonight's session. Let me share my screen quickly. First, I'm going to talk about quickly what this course, Ayurveda fasting and detox for healthy living, is all about. Rather, what is the need for introducing this particular course. So let's talk about that. Um, what we are going to learn in this course: cleansing, fast, detox diets. So we are hearing these words very commonly nowadays. Rather, these words are trending a lot, but what Ayurveda has to offer about this particular topic, various fast and how to detox, how to incorporate all these detoxifying ingredients which are easily available in your kitchen, and how to make them available for your own body type, etc. So basically, why do I need fasting or detox? Do I need fasting or detox? It's just a popular trend. So maybe you need, may not be you need, but you should understand whether I am okay for fasting, whether I should not do fasting, right? So most of the popular inclination towards the fasting and detox is, yeah, I know, manage the weight. Somebody wants to gain weight, somebody wants to lose the weight. Most of the times, losing weight population will be, towards the heavier side. Jokes apart, improving metabolism is also one of the, what do you say, driving force again, towards the doing detoxification, learning about various fasting techniques. Immunity is quite dependent on how your metabolism is. So prevention, living healthy. If these are your goal and if you want to improve your immunity, definitely you need to look towards fasting and detox as one of the very interesting modality from Ayurveda perspective. And um, yeah, rebooting systems and organs are also possible if you are doing the fasting therapeutically, if you are doing the detox therapeutically and incorrect manner. You can prevent many lifestyle disorders by just concentrating on your, the way you are having your food or the way you are not having food. That means fasting. So, absolutely, managing lifestyle disorders can be possible with the help of fasting and detox. Mainly, these are the main goals of general population who are interested in doing fasting and detox. Um, Yeah, I can see few messages in the chat box. I will try to go through that. Okay. Yeah, wonderful. So, delayed aging is another interesting aspect of fasting and detox. Rather, in Ayurveda, there are so many verses which are dedicated to fasting, saying that proper fasting can actually prove as antioxidant for people. So you can use fasting techniques, you can use daily detox, monthly detox, and detox according to your age, detox according to your gender, detox according to your profession. And by doing so, you can reduce the oxidative stress in your body. And it is really very helpful in delaying aging. Aging is just not cosmetically. Aging means your cognitive health, your sensory organs health, your overall endurance, your muscular health, and absolutely your physical and psychological health is also considered in the aging. What will I learn from this course? So basically, yes, you should know, we all should be aware that, this will be the topics or this will be the things that we are going to learn or discuss, or even there are few activities that we are going to perform together. So, to burst the myths about fasting and detox, being an Ayurveda practitioner for more than 23 years, I have heard so many myths and so many fascinating facts from my clients, students, patients, readers, that it is highly necessary for me as an Ayurveda practitioner to sum up all these myths, facts in a scientific way, authentic manner, basically, what, because under the name of Ayurveda, so many things are being spread on WhatsApp and Facebook. So absolutely, it is very needed. Some authority person will talk on that, give you references from Charaka, Sushruta, and will boost your confidence, will empower you to that, okay, no, this is classical reference. Now I'm okay to follow this certain guidelines from Ayurveda. So this will be very interesting area of this course to identify whether you need fasting and detox, because I have seen many people doing fasting and they are not eligible for fasting. In fact, there are few conditions, there are few health conditions, there are few age restrictions, there are few Prakriti related restrictions that certain person should not fast or certain person should fast, but within the given guidelines, within the given limits. So if you do not know what type of person you are and you are just doing the fasting because it is trending, then maybe you are causing damage to your tissue quality, you are causing damage to your immunity and so many things. So this course will enable you, empower you to understand your property, to understand what type of fasting will be suitable for you. For example, if somebody is Kapha Prakriti, intermittent fasting will be very easy for them to follow. But if somebody is Pitta Prakriti persons are not able to tolerate their hunger. Their Agni is really very good and they need food to digest, right? So I will talk about, I will teach you how to observe the symptoms, how to decide your Agni, how to decide which type of fasting you will be able to sustain, or which type of fasting will be able to help you, which detox will be very helpful for you, and so on. To choose which type of fasting and detox suits you, we talked about, because there will be some very interesting case discussions and interactive discussions about different types of fasting, and we will ask you about your Agni, about your, phenotype and genotype symptoms, and according to you will be able to decide which type of fasting will be suitable for you. To prepare a plan of for your fasting and detox, there are many guidelines I have prepared during this course, which helps students to understand and the teacher or instructor, and that means me. I'm not going to allot or advise you to do some fasting, but I'm going to give multiple choices to you, and it will be your choice. You will be in control of your fasting and detox plan for the whole week. So I still remember the last batch. The students enjoyed a lot doing fasting and detox together. Few people were so excited to share their inch loss. Few people were so excited to share their, weekly sugar reports and, how their bowel habits improved, how their weight reduced. A few people reduced the weight also. So many interesting observations they shared with the class. So it will be again very unique thing about this course to prepare recipes, because one should know um, that I mean, fasting is not completely uh, staying yourself, or completely staying the hungry. You will learn that there are some therapeutic fasting where you are actually using some Ayurvedic pathya recipes to either tame your vata or to, reduce your kapha or to pacify your pitta. So it is very important for one to understand what to cook in your kitchen when you are on doing detox or you are on therapeutic fasting. So we will also learn many recipes together to educate others about fasting and detox. If somebody is doing fasting and detox in your group, in your company, in your family, then you will definitely gain a very different perspective, rather very scientific perspective to talk with them, to guide them also sometimes. Okay. So once this small presentation is over, I will definitely go to question and answers, and then we will head to the tonight's first session. Okay, fine. So let's go ahead. So, for example, this is one of the soup recipe. To give you an example, that you need simple, hardly 3 to 4 minutes to prepare this recipe. As you can see, this is a pathya recipe from Ayurvedic nutrition area, and it is called a Kokum soup. Kokum or Garcinia fruit is very common. For few people, you must be very much aware of this. For few, it will be new, but trust me, it is easily available in Indian market or Amazon. You just have to soak this Garcinia fruit, decided 6 to 7, soak in the water for 15 minutes, mash with the hand, strain the water, heat iron pot, add some cow ghee, give the nice tadka, add rock salt, little bit jaggery if you want. If you are not adding, still it is okay. Cilantro leaves and serve hot and fresh. This will be a pathya recipe for Tridosha healing. Then, if you are suffering from any digestive disorders like vomiting, nausea, diarrhea, if you are having fever, common cold, influenza, and if you are not able to digest, if indigestion is there, if somebody is on chemotherapy and not able to sustain because of the nausea, then this simple kokum soup, which can be prepared in just 6 to 7 minutes, will be very, very beneficial to regain the Agni, to detoxify, to improve the sweat, to relieve the fever, to reduce the nausea. And it can also be a very, very nourishing electrolyte solution for your digestive system. So, yeah, this is just one simple example, but we are going to learn so many recipes which are forgotten, which are traditional but forgotten, and which we simply understand that this simple recipe can be so medicinal. So, anyways, this I just wanted to give you an example. Another example for detox is turmeric ginger detox shot. So, we will learn about at least 8 to 10 detox recipes for specific targeted results. For example, if you want detox for your skin, there will be some nice recommendation of detox recipes. If you want detox for your digestive system, respiratory system. So there will be definitely nice guidelines and nice examples of some detox recipes. So this is simple turmeric ginger detox shots. For that, you will just need some fresh turmeric, which is again easily available. Then some ginger, then some lemons, black peppercorns or black pepper, a little bit of water. And if you just de-steam the ginger and turmeric and you can just blend it properly, adding lemon juice or whole lemon, then add some black pepper because black pepper, lemon, and turmeric. This is a very good combination. Black pepper improves the absorption of turmeric rather curcumin in your digestive system. It is very complementary with the ginger and turmeric combination together. Lemon is excellent for improving the absorption of turmeric, and it is all these ingredients are extremely beneficial for stimulating your liver and to improve to stimulate more excretion of the toxins from your body. We will also learn that in the course how the liver helps us to detoxify and how we can improve the liver health with just using some simple spices. So yeah, this is one more example. This is anti-inflammatory, liver support, digestive, very, very digestive uh, friendly, antioxidant, immune system, and good for hydration. And if you are starting your day with this small detox shot, definitely you will be energetic throughout the day. Your liver will definitely thank you for this favor on him at the start of the day. Uh, Very interesting concepts are there, other very unique concepts are there. For example, Siddha Jala. So it is a very unique and forgotten concept. So you can use water as detox, right? But if you, increase the power of that water with some excellent spices like cumin, coriander seeds, sandalwood, rose water. So how we can use these different waters for different purposes, detox purposes, fasting purposes. That also we are going to discuss in this course. Prasad Jala. So we never thought about that. We never think about that. We just accept that prasad jal, which is being offered in the temple. And yeah, can you remember? Are you able to remember how you feel when you have the prasad jal? You instantly, your spirit is lifted. You feel really calm, healing. That is because it is infused water with cardamom, camphor, nutmeg, etc. So very sattva guna, sattvic nature also. So yeah, this is brief overview of the fasting and detox course. I haven't mentioned about yeah, about this interesting things we are going to do together. My fasting story and my detox plan. These will be two activities that we are going to perform together, and we are going to do fasting together, very guided and scientific fasting. Then we are maintaining a nice small chart checklist, and yeah, so we will share in the classroom, all these things. The detox plan, my detox plan, you will choose your detox plan. You will be controlled throughout the week of having your own detox treatment, and you are going to observe the changes. You are going to note down the changes, and definitely these two activities will help you a lot, not just encouraging your journey with the fasting and detox, but you will have something the output will definitely help you decide which type of fasting or which type of detox you want to choose. So I hope this overview will help you to understand the nature of this course. So okay, so any questions? Shall we take the questions
Yeah, wonderful.
quickly?
Thank you for that overview. We got Gauriji with us. Do you want to say hi? You can
Hi,
unmute if you
Gauraji.
want. All right. We also have, yeah, we'll take some individualized questions in the chat. We have some hands up. And let me just share these results if you're curious. A few first timers joining us on the webinar, a few regulars, people who joined us before, and a lot of 9 people who have taken a course, 21 people who are considering taking a course. Nice. That is definitely good to hear that you are interested in taking a course at HOA. And let's see if we can answer your questions and get you enrolled in maybe Dr. Rupaliji's course. But Ravi Khanna, I think you've taken quite a few courses yourself. Maybe I can unmute you if you want to ask your question, or I can just read it. And his question is a general one. Will recommendations be individualized according to each person's dosha type?
Yeah, Raviji. So basically, a few sessions will be able to help you to understand your dosha. And once I provide the fasting activity or detox activity, then you all people will be in touch with me, letting me know what observations or what type of fasting you are going to choose. And definitely, I will make sure that you are going to choose according to your uh, dosha.
Well, actually, I am taking a Swasthrata course right now with Vandana Barnwal from HUA only, and we learned some detox and what type of food to eat, not to eat with Pitta dosha and all that. So my question is, will this be repeat type of information, or would it be totally different, or like a individualized for each person? How this will be different?
Yeah, I understood your question. So Swastha is a very vast topic, and you must have had only brief introduction to the, detox fast, etc. But if you see the structure of this course, this will be very in-depth approach to the fasting. Like, for example, we are going to see the biochemistry also behind the fasting. What happens when you are fasting? You had your lunch and what exactly happening after 30 minutes if you're not eating anything, what will happen from 8 hours of the fasting and all. So it will be very in-depth course, and it will be totally different from what you learn into the Swastha perspective.
Well, I mean, yeah, I understand, but I'm also a physician, allopathic physician. So I will have lots of questions. Why and why we doing,
Wonderful.
why we using turmeric or ginger, or why this much or that much? Will that be kind of part of the
It would
course?
be so wonderful to have you then. Then there will be nice discussion for us if you are there. Yeah.
Okay.
That
Well,
would be even more wonderful.
that'd be great. So I'm looking forward
Yeah.
to it then.
Great, Raviji, you have your next course for the next quarter. All
Sure. Thank you.
right. Uh, Gauriji, do you want to jump in and say something? Do we want to go to some of the Q&A?
What happened?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay. So I'm just I'm doing intermittent fasting since last 3 years. Actually, three doctors advised me not to do fasting, but still 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30, then 30 minutes, I little increase. And now I'm doing 16-hour fasting daily from 3 years. So actually, it's a good to know this course is available. So I'm looking forward to it. Thank you.
Nice. Okay. Thank you, Gauriji. Okay, so Bob Dobbin is asking, and you answered by typing, but you can also, I think this is a good one. What measurements, equipment will be needed, glucose meters, body composition scales? So nothing will be needed, but you were just talking about how you will be doing some of the biochemistry and explaining some of the other metrics that are important. So why don't you take a second to discuss that?
Yeah. Don't worry, no complex instrument or anything will be needed for that. If you have your weighing machine, that would be enough for, and measuring tape would be enough for that too, for your own comparison. That you should know that what are the outcomes of this activity. So that's it. Don't worry about that.
All right. Raviji, did you want to say anything else?
Yeah, I just had a quick question about apple cider vinegar. Supposedly, being an acid, it still makes the stomach alkaline. Is that true, or do you recommend that in part of your detox for somebody who has heartburn, acidity, things like that?
So Ayurveda has a different perspective on vinegar. Ayurveda treats it as, Amla Rasatmak Dravya. So we talked about using vinegar very carefully Vinegar can be very beneficial if it is used properly in cooking. If you are heating it very much, or if you are using it with the meat recipes of your, or if you are using it very frequently in larger amount, definitely it should not be beneficial. So we are going to talk about such food items which are modern and which are discussed as very healthy, but how to use them mindfully will be our topic of discussion. So vinegar is among that.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Raviji. I think you're answering in the chat now a question from Ramavi. Are there any Ayurvedic detox recipe for uterine fibroids, adenomyosis issues?
Ramaji, this is very personalized question, but during the course we are going to talk about the causes for these diseases and how you can deal with these causes using food, rather using fasting and some detox therapies. And definitely during the course of classes, students come with their questions, so we will be talking about that.
Okay. Sorry about that. Maybe I should be more judicious. We got Romaji got their hand up and wants to say something. Romaji, I think you're unmuted. Go ahead.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. Namaste, Rupali ji. I'm
Yes.
Roma Rana. I met you
Hi.
at the retreat.
I remember. How are you?
Very well. How are you doing?
Good, thank you.
Yes, I just have one question about this course. I wanted to understand that if this course will shed some light on fasting for certain auspicious days as given in Hindu calendar like Ekadashis or Chaturdashis, because somewhere I read or in my own experience, because our metabolism and digestion also changes with respect to the lunar phases. So I want.
Of course, of course. Yes, I forgot to mention in the overview, but there is a separate session dedicated to festivals, tradition, and seasonal fasting that are part of our culture. Yes, we
Right.
will be talking about those.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much.
Great. Thank you, Romaji. And that kind of goes into Vrishtiji's questions. Vrishti is asking, how long will the fasting detox activity be? When? But she's asking because to see if it does not happen during Diwali's festival, right? How does it tie in
Right.
and all of that?
Yeah, yeah. So for the purpose of this course assignment, the fasting and detox will be only for 2 weeks, but you can definitely continue afterwards also. Rather, if you want to start even earlier, you can also definitely talk with me prior and you can start. So for the assignment purpose, it will be for 2 weeks, but you can continue because I remember from last batch, many students continued their fasting and detox practices.
Great. That's Vrishti from Phoenix. And then we have Ravi Pathak from San Jose. Glad to have you on. If you haven't put in the chat where you are zooming in from, Bob is asking, how do you do fasting over Thanksgiving in the USA? Yeah. I don't know if that those go hand in hand.
What's the question?
Just also Thanksgiving, right? How do you do fasting and detox over Thanksgiving?
Okay.
And then Pritaji is asking if you're taking metformin for pre-diabetes, how does that work with fasting?
That's a good question, Pretaji. So basically, definitely there will be separate instructions for students like you who are already on some medication, and we will design that accordingly. So for you, for example, there will be only like 12-hour fasting, which is in the night, or there will be therapeutic fasting where you are you are not completely keeping fast, or you are not keeping yourself hungry, but you will be using some Ayurvedic modalities and Ayurvedic recipes to make it a therapeutic fasting. So, in fact, diabetes is a really very appropriate condition for these fastings and detox modalities.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask. So it can actually help with that as opposed to
Correct.
just taking the the medication. Bob is from Sandy Springs, the Atlanta metro area. Glad to have you on. Thank you for that question and answer. Some anonymous questions.
I think Eleanor has
Panchakarma.
something on the chat. She wants to comment on previous course.
Eleanor. Let's find Eleanor.
Yeah, she has posted on the main chat on the question and answer. And there are some questions in question and answer. So also let me answer those too.
Yeah, I think some of those, like you said, were maybe more judicious and you can just give direct answers.
Yes, we will be discussing Panchakarma. Then I have answered Rumaji's question. I do not see option to turn on audio video. Okay, Pristiji is asking something.
Yeah, I'll handle that.
Yeah. What if?
So let's have
Only-
Eleanor. She's on now.
Sure.
Oh, hello
Eleanor?
everyone. Hi.
Yeah.
So I took Dr. Rupaliji's previous class, Ayurvedic Cooking for Healthy Living. And the first word that comes to my mind about her is stunning. She really impressed me very much. I find her very capable at her art, of course, as a teacher, but also with other things like technology. So many of us could not share our screens, for example. Okay, in 1 minute, she'll tell you, just email me the presentation and she will make it appear on the screen and we can do the presentation and discuss without losing time. I mean, truly amazing. I found her super organized, very prepared for each class. There are documents and links that are posted on the website before the class. And once we are in the class, she's very clear. She breaks down the knowledge, and it's a lot of knowledge in Ayurveda. It can easily seem a lot, but not with her. And her language was also easy to understand, even for people who come from, who have no background. I admire her knowledge. It comes at all times. You can have a question about anything, and she will give you the angle of Ayurveda about your question. So the theory, of course, she has, but also she teaches us to reason with the theory, like to use a special logic of Ayurveda to analyze problems or products. And well, it was so useful to me. It really helps to integrate the knowledge right away. I find her an excellent teacher, so you understood that. She delivers the information very clearly. She's never late. She always finishes on time also. And what was most precious to me were two things. First of all, she gave me confidence. So she used the word empower often today. It's true. She makes you learn that you can make a recipe and understand why you're making it this way. You can think about a case. You can think about your health and resolve issues. You can start. And she will also teach you how to store the knowledge. So that also was very useful to me, how to make lists, how to refer to things very fast. Last thing is she's very well versed in Sanatana Dharma. And for me, who am a student in philosophy, it was very precious. She links everything to the core principles of Sanatana Dharma, which are actually, of course, the lifestyle, but also working on yourself. So I consider Sanatana Dharma as a medicine of our lives. So Ayurveda is a very important part of it. It's medicine for our health and our well-being. So she's perfect to deliver that. Thank you. I'm so glad Hua has such teachers.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your kind words.
And we're so glad we have such students. Glad to have you, Eleanor. Thank you. Vrishiji, do you want to unmute Manashwini-ji and then Vijay-ji? I think Vijay-ji is ready, but Vrishiji, yeah, let's. Okay,
No,
there we go.
I think you answered my question. I was just curious why it's not available, but I'm fine right now. Thank you.
Okay. Vijay-ji.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Super, super. No, I was looking for my picture on the screen, but that's okay. uh, Namaste, Rupali ji. Namaste, Ankur. So anyway, I have not taken this course yet, but I have taken her course in essential Ayurveda, essential nutrition, and I can second the comments that were made earlier. Rupali ji's ability to give a very coherent answer, and she goes into the details, and you can see how much profound knowledge she has about the three shastras, and and then there's so many things that go on in all the Indian stores. We have all these Ayurvedic herbs that are sold without much supervision, and people just take them willy-nilly. And the general impression is that, well, they don't have any side effects. But in order to have them a lot more effective, I think we need to have this knowledge of exactly how they should be taken and how they should not be taken. There are certain things, if you take them and they're not doing anything for you, but they might be causing harm. And so these ideas that we learn from these courses are extremely valuable, and her ability to deliver in such a coherent manner. I've also listened to her blogs in Marathi. They're even better. She explains things with such immense clarity. It is absolutely amazing. So I would highly encourage people that are listening to take her course if you have never taken it before. If you have taken it before, you already know how good she is. If you haven't, I highly recommend you to take it.
Great. Thank you, Vijay-ji.
All right.
Appreciate that. Next, we have Manashwini-ji.
Hi, Dr. Rupali and Ankur. Thanks. First of all, I would like to thank Ankur for guiding me to join this webinar. Um, I do have a few basic questions. So I am new to Ayurveda. Of course, like being an Indian, at every household, we know some kind of basic practices that my mom teaches, my dad teaches. But so like the terminology which you are using even in the webinar, maybe I'm not familiar with all of them. So, would this course be right for me? And the second question which I have is like you have told us like there would be some assignments like where we do like a class fasting. That what else can I expect from the coursework? Like, will there be any other any other assignments or any other exam? Like, what one? And the final question which I have is, do we get any certification or what would be the output of this program?
Yeah, I'm happy to answer your questions, Manaswini. So, first of all, if you have little bit knowledge about Ayurveda, and this course is okay for you, and we do provide many book references, many blogs to read prior to the course, so that you will have understanding of the basics from Ayurveda, and you will be able to definitely grasp whatever things are being taught in the course. Regarding your question about assignments, so the assignments will be really very fun assignments and easy assignments. So these two assignments will be practice based for yourself, fasting and detox. Apart from these two assignments, there will be final exam, rather quarter end exam. And yes, you will get the certificate. I think attendance and everything, all these details will be mentioned on the website. But if you are working and if you are busy, but if you are able to join online, trust me, there will not be very heavy homework or assignments. But yes, I try to provide as much as links, as much as research articles, YouTube videos, or some of my blogs to read for you whenever you have time. So that I just don't want you to stop learning. Uh, uh, I just want to learn for that class or for that night also. I want to make you sure that you are reading more about that particular topic. So lots of material basically will be provided for you to understand the concepts from Ayurveda. And what was any more question, Devesh?
I think the last question was certification, which we already
Yeah,
answered.
you will get a certificate from HUA. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
Great. Rishiji, do you want to come back and give a little testimonial? And Raviji is asking, is this part of the certificate program in Hindu studies? This is an elective, I think, correct? Not a
Yes,
core
it is
requirement,
elective.
but an
Yeah.
elective. Yeah. All right, Rishiji? Yes,
Yeah,
let's have you back.
namaste. Thank you. I just want to share my experience. This will be my third course. I have taken two courses from Dr. Pansia, Rupali ji, and amazing the knowledge she has and the caring and very thorough. Like I wish I can digest everything, which is very hard. But I learned a lot, and it's also my personal growth. I'm so aware of before I put anything in my mouth. At least I will think twice. So, and about the assignment, somebody asked. So, last course we took, we had that like 2 week long assignment on fermentation. It was amazing experience. So, practical assignment kind of. So, that was a good one. Thank you. I do have one question, Rupali ji, about the book. Is it possible to get it to know so that we have enough time to buy it or something? Yeah.
Sure. I will put information here, but you can directly email me for
Okay.
the book. I can ship it to you and let you know the details. Feel
Okay.
free to email me, Rishti.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Great, thank you. Yeah, I have the poll up right now. So if you are interested in taking the course, let us know. I put the details in there. It's going to be on Thursdays at this time, starting October 9th. It's going to go until December 8th. So please do consider taking this course, as it is also part of this certificate program in Hindu Studies. Yeah, John, if you just want to take this one course, you are welcome to take this one course and see how you like it. And by enrolling in this course, you'll get familiar with the Hindu University of America Learning Management System. We're using Moodle. You get your @hua.edu email address, and have access to this wonderful course, the recordings of the course, the readings. It really is an amazing platform we have for people like Dr. Rupali Panse to share. And so we're glad that you are considering taking this course, Mr. John Jones. And I don't see any other questions, any other hands. So let me, Ravi Khanna, if there's nobody else is asking, Raviji says, I'll ask. Okay. What do you got, Raviji?
No, that was my previous question already. No, I've been answered. No, thank you.
No, okay.
Is there a book involved with this course? Like, do you recommend some book to read along with
Yes. Yeah, I
Oh,
do recommend some reference books for this course. So
so
when
do you
you
have to
enroll, you will get one book is Pudgul, which is mine only. So it will help you to understand various recipes for fasting and detox. And there will be few reference books also suggested for this course.
do we buy directly from Amazon, or would the HUA be providing and we pay along with the
Yeah, for Food Guru, you will have to contact me. Right now, it is not available on Amazon, but rest of the books definitely you can get from reliable sources like Amazon.
Okay, thank you.
Ankit ji is also here, and I think he also wants to say something.
Yeah, let's hear from Ankiji if you want to unmute or get on the panel. All right. And so if
Can
you
you
haven't filled
hear
out the
me?
poll, let us know if you're interested in taking the course.
Namaste,
There we
Rupali
go.
ji.
Ankiji, yes.
Ankit ji.
So I will also vouch like for this course. Like the last course I took, as all panelists took, sorry, all the other people told you, it was such a great experience. Frankly speaking, I knew very little about Ayurveda before, and just a couple of things. And I was going through some issues related to aggravated vata in my body. I was just experiencing all those, and I was like, okay, I need to do something for it. And I took this course and I implemented a lot of like recommendations and what Rupaliji told, and it really impacted my body and my health. And now I'm feeling much better. I'm more energetic than 6 months back. So, and I'm really grateful for that. Also, the course, a great thing about Dr. Rupali is she will let you ask as many questions as you want. The whole session can go into questions. That's how it is. So anybody has any question, it will be answered after 12 sessions. Definitely all questions will be answered, and she's always available on emails as well, emails or in the group. So even if you ask them, she will give you the responses within a day or two. So it's always great to have that kind of like approach, and you are like you feel like, okay, somebody is really guiding you through the process if you want to make some changes in your life. That's a great thing. Thank you.
Wonderful, Ankiji.
So
And let's
much.
see, yeah, Rupalji, if you want to say anything, and then let's see if we can get through everyone's questions today quickly. We have a Friends of HUA meeting actually at 6:30 right after this, so we're gonna do a little switch. So I think a few people might want to jump onto that meeting, the Friends of HUA. Rupalji, we're coming back to Orlando for the retreat. I hope you will be able to you'll be there for that in October. I know you're also doing other retreats, so if people are interested, we'll be continuing to offer different programs ongoing. So, do we have anybody else that wants to give a testimonial, ask a question? Otherwise, Rupaliji, let me launch this last poll. So that course is up, thank you. And then the Friends of HUA, if you're interested in joining the Friends of HUA, and how we continue to grow and build one course at a time, right? Rupaliji, we started with a few courses, now we have whole colleges. You have certificates and programs and all sorts of other ways we're pushing in Ayurveda. So Rupaliji, maybe you can close us out with some motivation and some direction and vision on where we're going and how this one course really ties a lot of it together.
Yeah, so first of all, thank you so much for joining. And it's just the beginning of our journey together in Ayurveda nutrition. There's so much thing to learn, to understand from what we are eating. And this food is not only nourishing your body, but they are also nourishing your mind, your thoughts, your behavior, your reactions. Everything is dependent on food. Imagine your physical body, overall our body is divided into 10 types of koshas, 10 types of bodies we have. And physical body is just one of that body, which is 90% of you is your physical body, and that is nourished on the food. So definitely you have to think very seriously about your food, but that doesn't mean that you should not eat good and tasty food. That's the whole point to behind starting this course, that um, therapeutic fasting, therapeutic cooking, pathya food which is healthy, should be fun, should be easy, should be practical. You should actually incorporate all these learning in your kitchen. So we read so much on the Google, on the WhatsApp, on the Reels. So many health related tips are there, but how much of those tips, how many of those tips we actually try to incorporate in our lives? But uh, you have heard the testimonial, so our conversation in every class, a discussion, experience sharing, questions, this will help you understanding the importance of this thing, as well as the confidence it will give you that, okay, I can do it regularly, I can bring those changes in my lifestyle, and I can help myself keeping them, regular or intact or sustainable. So I'm looking forward to meet all of you again in the classroom for this fasting and detox course. And we are here to answer your questions anytime. So feel free to write us either to me, rupali.pansia@hua.in, or support@hua.edu. So thank you so much again for joining.
All right, I must say thank you, everyone. Always great having you on.
Stay.